Welcome to Nirmaya Care, where health meets understanding. This video was originally published on nirmayacare.com. For an uncensored, ad-free version of this video and other health education content, visit nirmayacare.com.
Today, we're diving into a journey that, honestly, millions of people take, often without ever really thinking about the final destination. It's a path that starts with just a moment of curiosity, but can end in a lifetime of captivity. We're talking about the real, hidden cost of smoking.
You know, to really get why smoking has such a grip, you have to first understand its appeal. And this quote, it just captures that contradiction perfectly. It often starts with this promise of peace, right? A moment of release. It's a quiet whisper, not a loud warning.
And that leads us right into our first big idea, this alluring illusion of calm. Let's break down how something that feels so much like a mindfulness exercise can actually hide a really dangerous reality, tricking our brains into thinking that poison is actually peace.
I mean, think about the physical act of it. A steady inhale, a slow, controlled exhale. It's this little ritual that seems to offer a pause button on life, right? A little pocket of comfort when everything is chaotic. Our bodies are literally hardwired to relax with deep breathing. Smoking just hijacks that instinct, pairing that feeling of release with a chemical hit, and that's the illusion. While your mind feels this temporary comfort, your body is being quietly damaged. But that illusion, it's dangerously brief. So now, let's look at how quickly this whole thing accelerates from just simple curiosity to straight-up captivity. And it happens a lot faster than anyone ever expects.
The power of just trying it once is, well, it's staggering. Look at this number. A whopping 61% of people who tried just one cigarette go on to become daily smokers. So why is that? Well, it's because nicotine is incredibly good at hijacking the brain's reward system, creating this powerful craving right from the very first time. It completely shatters that dangerous myth that you can just try it once.
Now zoom out from that one person, and you see how this scales up into a massive national crisis. In India alone, 40 crore people, that's 400 million, are caught in this trap. It's a number so big, it's almost hard to wrap your head around, and it shows you the true scale of this captivity. And the really tragic part, this journey often begins in childhood. As you can see here, a pretty significant number of teenagers are already smoking. But what's really shocking is that for many, it starts even earlier, some before they're even 7 years old. And that's often because of what they see in media or in their own social circles. A young developing brain is way more vulnerable to addiction, which makes starting this early especially devastating. So yeah, this isn't just a habit. It's a transaction with a devastatingly high price. In this next section, let's unpack those hidden costs and really see the true damage that's packed into every single puff. Okay, so most people know about nicotine, right? That's the chemical that creates the addiction. But the real villain behind all the physical destruction is tar. It's this thick, toxic sludge that literally coats the inside of your lungs, and it's the direct cause of so many of smoking's deadliest consequences. And this visual just shows you how widespread that damage really is. We're not just talking about the lungs anymore. Tar contributes to heart disease, strokes, and a whole list of other problems, affecting nearly every single system in your body, from your immune system all the way to fertility. You know, clinical facts are one thing, but this story from a surgeon, it makes the danger feel so much more personal. He talks about a patient who hid his smoking habit before going into surgery. Afterwards, his lungs just catastrophically failed. They managed to revive him, but it's just this terrifying reminder that the cost of this habit can be immediate and life-threatening. Okay, so after hearing all of those dangers, it's really easy to feel overwhelmed. But there is hope. And there is a way out. So now let's shift gears and talk about a practical escape plan, a clear, manageable path to actually breaking free from this addiction. First things first, it's so important to understand why quitting feels impossible. This isn't about a lack of willpower. Your brain is literally fighting against you, chasing that dopamine rush. Your daily routines are probably packed with triggers. And let's be honest, the withdrawal symptoms, the irritability, the anxiety, they are very, very real. But with a structured plan, quitting becomes so much more achievable. It starts with setting a firm date and just clearing your space of everything related to smoking. Then it's about getting smart, identifying your triggers, and having healthy alternatives ready to go. Using aids can seriously increase your chances of success, and having a plan to manage withdrawal is absolutely key. But maybe most importantly, remember that a relapse isn't failure. It's often just part of the journey, because the rewards for making it through that journey are truly remarkable. In our final section, let's look at what happens when you succeed and how you can reclaim your life literally one breath at a time. The body's ability to heal is just astonishing. Seriously, look at this timeline. The repair process starts in just 20 minutes. After a single year, your risk of heart disease is cut in half. And after a decade, your lung cancer risk drops dramatically. This isn't just some hopeful idea, it's what actually biologically happens. And the benefits go so far beyond just avoiding disease. Quitting brings back the simple joys in life. Food tastes better, your skin gets healthier, your immune system gets stronger, and hey, you save a ton of money. These are the immediate life-enhancing rewards you get to celebrate. So, we end on this really crucial realization. Quitting isn't about giving something up, it's about getting everything back. The real high isn't some chemical rush, it's the deep, powerful feeling of knowing that your breath, your health, and your life belong to you again. So the only question left is, are you ready to reclaim it?